Man, the last time we were here, the city almost got destroyed. Mayo almost died. We almost died. Gets me so mad. Just makes me want to take off someone's clothes and wear them for myself and start punching things. Oh, hey, look. I did it already. Who'd have thought? No context. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the last episode, we took Triton on a not high seas adventure. In fact, it was a nice stroll down memory lane while kicking monster ass. And it was all for the soup. Yes, we did it all for soup. A pirate's life is for me. Anyway, this episode though, we are not going to be doing an ascension quest. This time round, we are... Hello, we clashed. This is awkward. We are going to go back to prison. In a good way, I promise. And we are going to take on a few convicts, but for now, we need to sort something out. So, we already had the intel discussed at camp. So, I'd say we need to start doing things right now. So, I'd say, with everything in tow,
where to from here?
Let's see if we can beat people up. Works in context. Alright. Let's do it. Let's talk to them first, before we know exactly what's going on. You there. Man with a door for a face.
So, you feeling up for a fight, are you?
Before that, there's something we want to make sure of. Is it true that you murdered multiple Kavesi soldiers?
Did you miss it the first time round? Course I did.
You used 11s during the incident, didn't you?
Well now, someone's done their research, but yeah, I killed a snuff ton of the enemy in 11ers.
And you stayed behind last to fight them off, so you could save your fleeing comrades, if I'm not mistaken?
Where the spot did you... Anyway, yeah, that's also right. Now, about the enemy. I don't know what con they came from, but I sure didn't know snuff about fighting honorably. Seeing no dishonorable mud slaughtering my friends made me go right off the deep end. I had to get any of my guts still breathing out of there. My guy, sorry. But I couldn't just let them get away with it. I was too drained to wield my blade, so I just got an 11th and made them regret ever being alive. That's all there is to it.
Right. Now, we understand what happened.
Not me telling you it's gonna make a lick of difference, though, is it?
Not yet.
You finally ready now? Kept me waiting long enough.
Before we fight, there's something I want to confirm with you. Specifically the reason you blew up that container.
What's it to you? It's not like I can make those supplies magically come back.
True, but you just blew up a container for no reason. You have to be out of your mind, which you don't seem to be.
Funny you mention that because I was out of my mind when I blew up that container.
Or perhaps you noticed the container had been booby-trapped. You don't have to be out of your mind to sacrifice supplies in the name of protecting your comrades. Although, I wouldn't call it a flawless plan. I can't see why it would be so erroneous enough to violate military discipline. If one knew the container did have something lethal in it, then blowing it up is perfectly justifiable. Lethal? What do you mean lethal? It could have been something explosive or poisonous. You didn't know what was inside, but you had a feeling, didn't you?
It's odd to think airdrop supplies could have something like that in them, unless the console had something to do with it.
Indeed, it's not impossible to see why the console could have thought up something fiendish like that.
And since blowing up seemingly good supplies is a big no-no, that gave the console the perfect pretext to lock you up. Heh, cool theory, but the last time I checked, theories don't count as hard evidence.
Indeed, all we've got is reasoning that paints you in a favourable light. The simplest, most straightforward reason will worry you out of your mind at the time.
I'll give you this, though. I had fun listening to your theory. Your reasoning skills aren't too bad either. So, here's what really happened. It's true that I blew up the container. You serious? And like you said, Four Eyes, that container was indeed booby-trapped.
You knew something was up. Well, before the incident, didn't you?
Yeah, right after Tom had been locked up. We're long-term friends, and I was livid about his arrest. I just couldn't let it slide. As I was looking into it, I began to pick up that the console was hiding something in a container. So he went along with the salvage corps to procure it. I blew it up, hoping to use it against the murderer himself. Yikes. Okay, I take it back. Maybe she is loopy. The console must have caught on that I was sniffing around, and that's why he rigged the container. Would have been happy dying alongside him to protect my mates, but it didn't go to plan, so I ended up here in the slammer instead. It's there I had a hunch that our enemy wasn't Kevis. Well, I guess I don't need to call it a hunch anymore. I've long wondered what people like you guys are like. Guys who fought with the consoles. Oh no, this is a I want to know what real strength looks like type of scenario, isn't it? For the love of sparks.
Not yet. Still one more guy. Oh. Up for a fight then?
Not quite. We have some things we'd like to ask first. You managed to get your hands on Kevis intel, and you didn't share with Agnes. Why?
Getting straight to the point again, I see. Surely squashing intel about the Kevis would have been in your best interest. Alright, sit back, relax, and let Jodo tell you a story. Not like I've got much else better to do anyway. After I investigated the Kevis intel that fell into my hands, I discovered that it was a fake intel created by our console. What? It seemed that they weren't too happy about us getting more and more powerful and were trying to crush us. I don't know what was going through their head, didn't even begin to make sense. Maybe they just thought that screwing us was an easy way to fill the Vessi flame clock. We're the ones who made the console so powerful and that's how they decided to treat us? Boils my blood, it does. That's why I destroyed the intel, so my friends could withdraw from the pointless battle and limit the casualties. Did you talk about this to anyone? Absolutely no way I would have talked to my friends about it, otherwise the console would have done them in. Thankfully that murder can't hurt us anymore. Talk about it now it's been lifted way off my shoulders it has. And I've got zero regrets as well. Got to meet Tomo and Zero here after all, and their class.
At least now you don't have to bear the burden on your own anymore.
She's right, you're not living under the console's eye anymore, so cheer up mate. If I ever do get out of here, I guess it might be worth talking about what's on my mind a bit more often. Well, do we say anything to you? Yeah, ask about them.
They've been here a while now, all three of them. It's not like they can walk out or anything, but during working hours they're usually together. They're a real thorn in my side though, so I want them gone in the worst way possible.
Literally, you are the worst place to get them out. Okay. Well. Blind revenge. Intel and sacrifice. Taking the burden yourself. You seem like the most logical person.
We'll go explain your story to Suna from security. We won't be long. What's up? Do you need something?
We've heard Joru's full story. Full story? What's this about?
Don't mind Grover. He's here on the other business. He fades into the background pretty easily.
I'm not one note! How dare you! Hey, I just have a soothing presence. Anyway, here's what happened. Fade out, fade out, fade out, fade out, fade out. This is really hard to credit. He was going up against the console.
What does this all mean? That he didn't do anything wrong after all?
What he did was undoubtedly a violation of military discipline.
So then...
If what they're telling us is true, then Jodo knowingly went against military discipline in order to save Agnian lives. And then went into jail without ever telling us why he really did what he did.
Well then, we found no reason to keep him locked up in here, right?
He's a capable guy, I'll give you that. Or should I say him being too capable was got him in that mess.
I'm just as adverse to trouble as the next person, but what you think?
Okay, I think we can let Jodo go. I'll take responsibility for anything that happens.
Well, that'll certainly make my life easier. I know that much.
But if he tries anything funny, I'll throw him back in prison. Then throw away the key.
I'm sure it won't have to come to that.
Well, didn't think you'd be here too. Oh, don't get your niggas in a twist. I won't do anything bad, I promise. Especially not after you guys got me out of the slammer. All we did was listen to your story, nothing special about that. So, that's it.
I see some relations have changed.
So we just do the same. Okay.
If you're gonna be fighting one, be quick about it. I'd rather not have my life in danger any longer than necessary. We just got done talking to Zara for her side of the story. We think we might just have a case for freeing her from prison. Wait, seriously? We can let her go? Considering she faced up a great enemy all by herself, we think you'll see why she deserves to be free. Great? As in size? You're saying she can go toe-to-toe with Elevenus or something? I don't mean that kind of great. But, like, she loves pulling stuff up, right? What if she decides to blow up the castle? Doesn't bear thinking about.
Look, she had her reasons why she did what she did. Let her explain.
Fade out, fade out, fade out. That's a whole lot to take in, I won't lie. But I mean, Seeker trusts you guys. In either case, Seeker was the one who left it up to my discretion. And according to my discretion, if you guys think she isn't guilty, then she sure ain't guilty to me. Thank you so much. Man, it's crazy to think that I'm actually out of prison now. Now, seeing as I was kind enough to free you, promise me you won't go around blowing stuff up. You got that? Of course, don't worry about it. I just don't blow stuff up for no reason, you know? Oh, really now? But seriously, don't go do anything too outrageous, okay? I know. Are you guys big time after all?
That's all well and good. He's done. Now you are the one I feel like is most troublesome. I wonder if there's like bad or good results from whether you fight them or let them free. You are the most vague one. Like, if we're talking judicial systems, honor is a vague term, my friend. But This is not one of those times. It's a JRPG. It is all about the honor.
There you are. Where have you guys been? Finally decided to battle with those wretches?
Before it gets to that, we'd like to find out if you know anything more about what Tomar did.
You mean the mass murder? Well, as far as I remember, he indiscriminately killed a load of Kavesi without extracting their life. That led to the consul at the time to arrest him and lock him up here.
I'm afraid to tell you that your crafty consul bent the truth about what really happened.
Huh? What do you mean?
And let us explain.
So, he was fighting to save his comrades? But that wasn't in the report.
It's like we said. The consul bent the truth to make it seem like he was fighting for fighting's sake, not for his comrades' lives.
Well, now that I think about it, there were some guys in my term who managed to survive that battle. Although Toma could have definitely tried to extract some flame from the enemy. It's not a stretch to say that he had his reasons to do what he did. Settles it then. I've got no reason to doubt you guys. You're the ones who freed us from the clock after all. I've also got no reason to doubt that the Toma I knew would have done anything for his comrades and for Agnes.
Oh, well, thank you. No, why are you saying thank you? You did nothing.
Been a while since I've had a proper fresh air. Tastes better than I remember.
I can bet. You should be thankful to Noah and the others for that.
You bet I'm thankful to them, not to mention you too, of course.
Just don't get yourself in any more trouble, okay? I'm busy enough as it is.
I wouldn't do that when it's nice outside. Don't you worry yourself one bit. I'm still one capable soldier, believe me.
Doesn't sound like you've learned anything to me. Looks like you're ready to step outside and punch the first person you see.
He said, it's a nice day. I don't feel like it, but when
changed.
it's raining, you better watch out.
Right, well, all the convicts have gone. Like, seriously. There's no one left here, so what are you doing?
Say, you really think it's the right choice letting them walk?
I don't foresee any particular problems. I'm just going to take that quote and just pin it up here for later. They'll be working for the good for the castle now, right?
I don't want to fight you guys, but if it means I get to leave this place, I guess I'll settle.
Same here. Anything's better than rotting in jail.
Right, can't say I'm really digging the jail vibe too much.
Say, are you really sure? I don't want this coming back on me, okay?
They start going nuts, we'll handle it. Relax. Seeker did leave it to your discretion. If anything, the responsibility is his.
Hey, that's a good point. They weren't in my custody, but Seeker's the one in charge. Well, in that case, why don't we make him his bodyguards or something?
That's not a bad plan at all. But perform as well as a personal security detail for someone of his position.
Right, you've heard him. Get out of here, and don't darken my doorstep again. That's a weight off my chest. And straight on to Seekers, isn't it?
Alright, friends, time to get to work.
You know what? I've kind of had enough. I've heard a lot about Seeker. But we need to know exactly what context we have. So you know what? It's time to go to Seeker Conversation Camp. Now, with more staff members.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Well fed, because soup is a thing.
Could you all come round for a second?
From what we've been hearing, it seems that he understands the problems affecting Agnes Castle as a whole. He also said to be a diligent worker, and nobody seemed to wish him ill. Alright, sure, but he was in the prison camp for a reason, right? Things can't be that simple. I did initially suspect that there might have been some hidden motive behind Seeker's action, but it no longer seems likely.
Right, I think it's beyond doubt that he's thinking about moving things in a more positive direction. And also, since he's working hard to reform this place, don't you think we could stand to lend him a hand? Well, seems he'd be worth having a chat with at least, even if nothing comes of it. Yeah, if he's trying to make amends to lost numbers, then it's definitely worth a try. So I'll go and talk to Seeker then.
Well, that's not gonna backfire on us. Alright, well, we still got a bit of time. Let's see if we can find this rapscallion of a Seeker. I need someone to play Quidditch with, damn it! I've been looking for you. I've been trying to find you. I've been trying to locate you. I've been trying to intercept you. Dare I say, I've been trying to seek you out. My lady considers dealing with secrets somewhat beneath her. Still doesn't mean she should just push it onto me. Wasn't talking to you. My bad.
Huh? What are you up to?
It's not what it looks like. I did not steal clothes from your wardrobe, I swear. We wanted to talk to Seeker?
Perfect timing then. Always Seeker. Get these dags and Augie to help you, would ya? Huh? What's this about now?
Well, I've been thinking. I'd like to transport some of the provisions from Agnes Castle over to the city.
Provisions? Now there's a golden idea. Okay, but why? What's in it for Agnes?
I'm not sure there'd be a
Oh, that's a female.
Well, I'm sticking to it. Well, I'm sure there'd be a real clear payoff for us, however. But here's the thing. When the fake queen was revealed, I saw contours from Kevin standing there, and it made me sick. All the things I thought were right in that moment, that instant, I saw how mistaken I'd been. And mistakes need to be corrected, if it takes my entire remaining life. That's why I want to give the city its due. I hope it'll make you stronger and hope I can spend my strength repaying you.
Whoa, dude, you're gonna make me bawl. Hey, Augie?
Yes, that is most gracious. First, we repay it. I cannot talk today.
Repatriated.
Repatriated, thank you. I was gonna say patriarchy, and I thought, no, bad thing to say. Everyone who'd go back to the city. So then I figured, why not send some provisions next?
Are we really that strapped for grub, though?
Milady, what are you saying? We always need great quantities of food to get by.
And whose fault's that, you reckon, you bottomless pit of a man?
In any case, you could stand to have a bit more food, surely. As luck would have it, we have plenty here. If we could get some processed to be more shelf-stable, they'd make for good poorer meals too. Sounds like it'd be quick going if we pitched in as well.
Yes, if you could, we'd also appreciate if you could collect whatever's missing and leave it with Darnie.
And then, we, city people, can take it from there.
Yes, that would be fantastic. Thanks.
That is the long and short of it. We'd be thankful for your assistance.
You will have it. Rest easy.
How much stuff do we need? Well...
Actually, Seeker might be a male. It's just when he moved his hand, it looked like the female idol animation.
Oh my god, am I gonna have to flip-flop between voices? Am I a sleazy male or a dainty female? I don't bloody know.
Am I a male? Am I a female?
I don't know. Am I a woman trapped in a man's body or a man trapped in a woman's body? Thank God we don't have face cams for this. But seriously, all are welcome here.
Yeah.
Don't matter what religion you are or what gender you specify. Hell, I don't even mind. You could identify as a sea urchin. All are welcome here on this channel. Anyway, let's get to it. I mean, you know what? I feel like it's worth saying as we are traveling to a destination just to give like a bit of inside info, I suppose. I'm not going to speak for you, Alice, because, you know, we've had different experiences. But for me, I know how it feels to be excluded from because of one thing or another.
Yeah, I know that feeling as well.
Yeah, and I don't want that for anyone who watches our videos. So, don't matter who you are welcome here. And you are awesome people for doing so. Let's hang out and chill, probably on stream. LightlicePlays on Twitch.
Seeker's gotten in touch. You hear about the provisions? We don't have quite enough for the transport to the city, so we need a bit of help gathering together.
Okay, so we're handing over...
We're handing over literally everything. Oh my god. Oh my giddy diggity aunt. Oh, I hate. Using everything we have.
We've got all the provisions we requested. Thanks bunches. Would you be so kind and give Seeker the canoes?
You drained everything from us, you food succubus.
Food succubus.
How dare you? Oh god, that was all we had. Lightning, you have a few exits. That's not the point.
God.
Let's go up to the sky. Hey, don't worry. That's a friendly base. Also, I like how the subtlety is up there. Look at the core crystal. That's cool. Little environmental designs you don't get to see from afar. Whee! Skippy animation of a ship going fast.
I wish the city ship did that.
Yeah. Instead of a low, slow, and drawn-out process, like, we need to show you every single second of the plane landing.
Yeah.
It's done. You a female or a male? We'll find out.
We finished collecting the food and handed it all over.
Thanks so much.
I'm glad I turned for you to help.
Well done, Noah and friends. Always so quick to aid is marvelous.
Even in a difficult situation like this one.
We can try to move forward. I'm switching voices because I don't know which one to do.
And I believe that when we work together,
We can achieve almost anything.
I think so too. And we're always ready to do our part.
Wow, secret sounds like something a real leader would say, isn't it? You want to look elsewhere next time you say something pointed like that? But yeah, that was a good line. I'll even go out on a limb and believe it.
Thank you.
I'll do all I can to live up to the trust you place in me. A wall.
Oh, Seeker's a boy.
Yay! So I ended up on the right tone. Hooray!
It's just that hand animation looked like the female NPCs.
Okay. I am so sorry if we have said anything that's by people the wrong way. You forget we're idiots. But I digress. This is always a fun video, and I love interacting with the comments or anything else. It's always a fun time. But now, guys, I think we are going to end things off here. So next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, who knows what we'll get into? It could be another Ascension quest. It could be something entirely different. But until then, I am just going to see
It's looking complete.
if I can just crudely boost up anyone from the castle, because I want it to get to higher.
That's all of them.
You know, I wouldn't call this cheating, I just call it cheating. No, well, I tried. God damn it. Well. Oh well. So. Shoot. Well, guys, thank you for watching, and of course, if you like this video, then please be sure to like it, and if you want to follow us on the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 journey, then please subscribe to see more, and we'll see you next time. So, until then, we'll see you later as we punch things and delivered food. I already know the episode to this. I already know the name to this episode, I should say. I already know the episode to this name. That made sense. Until then, see you next time. Goodbye.